Hey, sorry if you heard some weird audio stuff. I was just I was just watching Supernatural for like the whatever billionth time. I I'm on season 10, episode 9. It's called The Things We Left Behind. Guilt drives Castiel to track down his vessel's daughter and break her out of a group home. Elsewhere, Rowena tries to reach out to Crowley. Basically, a lot of cool stuff. Hang on, I'm gonna go turn on my big light. Or not my big light, my floor lamp light. Oof! Hey, David. Yoshida-kun. I'm gonna grab my drawing case and my backpack. So, I'm not sitting over at my desk right now because of reasons. And besides, I thought, hey, you know what? Let me sit on my bed, even though it doesn't have a bedspread on it right now. I got you. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Hatsune Miku. I have a Miku figurine over there on my bookshelf as well. Okay. Yes, he is a baby. He is an adorable baby. Yes. Sorry, Misty just wants some lovin's. Yes, she does, because she's a good puppy. She's a good little pupper. Hey, get your nose out of there. Seriously. You can sit right here now. Okay. Yes. Yes, I love you. Now lay down. Not there. There we go. You happy now? Oh, check out my Supernatural poster up there. It's pretty cool looking, huh? This is Misty. Misty Moo. Actually, it's just Misty, but you know. Lucy is the dachshund. She's the cranky old lady dog right over here. Are you a cranky old lady dog, Lucy? Oh, yeah, that's right. Keep licking my mattress. See if I care. Yes. Oh, let me hug you. Yeah, okay, I'm bored of you. Go away. Lay down. Lay down. This dog is pathetic sometimes. My mouth tastes like dog now. Yeah, she's wagging her tail. Okay, Okay, let's see. This is how you bring me back to life. Put this in the wrong folder last night. Silly me. It just spells out. I opened my Ziploc baggie and Lucy just got startled awake. I'm gonna finish up this page of 2 sides. And then I have to, after I finish coloring this page of 2 sides, then I'm gonna have to reload my folder with papers, and then I'm gonna have to work on making more pages, like sketching them, because after this I'll be caught up. After that, I might work on something random. I'm okay. I roughly estimated how much weight I think Splendid can lift, because he's supposed to be heavily based off of Superman, clearly. But I looked up how much weight Superman can lift. The rough estimate was around 100 tons. Last time I checked, so there's that. At the end of every week, each one of us becomes a freak. Tonight the DJ makes his move under the sweat drops from the roof. It's time to laugh. Okay, so something I wanted to mention before I even get started. There are some things I want to mention. So I've decided to change up a few things on my streams. I mean, basically it's going to be the same thing still. I'm going to stream Monday. I'm going to stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Wednesdays. And, of course, it's going to still be from 10 to midnight. Excuse me. But on Wednesdays, I'm going to be doing gaming streams. Like, I'll be playing a video game. And Mickey isn't going to be around every time, but it just seems like whenever I stream and she's around, the thing that we should do was play video games, because that's something that we do. It's something that we've been doing together since we were children. Well, technically we still are children, but when we were itty bitty little humans. I should show you guys some old family photos. Oh, here's one. This was back when I had long hair. That was us when we went to go see Santa. That's me. Hard to believe, I know. I mean, look at my hair. Look how long it is. And that is actually Mickey. That was back before she got glasses and her hair was cut really short. And that is actually Isabella when she was a baby. She's pretty little, huh? Yeah. I don't know what happened to the stand for this photo, but I just leaned it up against there. Just works. Hey, and Kagamine. But yeah, there was actually a time when I had really long hair. I mean, when I was like 5 or 6, my hair went like more than halfway down my back, and I actually had bangs, like bangs. But I don't have them anymore. And something else I'm going to do on my stream, you guys know how I've been doing fan fiction recommendations every stream. Well, I'm running out of fan fiction ideas to suggest, which is probably a clue that I need to go looking for other fan fictions to read. But something else I'm going to do is I'm going to do other recommendations too. Like, I'm going to recommend a song, I'm going to recommend a story, I'm going to recommend a show, I'm going to recommend something, okay? I'm going to give shout outs, I'm going to just do all different kinds of recommendations. I don't have like set days for what I recommend. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to recommend fan fictions on Friday. I'm just going to do it at complete random. How does that sound? And of course, when I suggest a show or a movie that you watch, if it's a movie that you're not allowed to watch, or if it's a movie that's possibly going to scare you, then, or if you're just not old enough to see it, then that's fine. Don't step out of your comfort zone or disobey your parents. Trust me, I've been grounded way too many times in my life. I have been grounded for days, weeks, months. I've even been grounded for a full-on year before. I've done some really stupid shit in my time, guys. Let me tell you. I don't like that this is hanging off the shelf. Come on. There you go. At the end of every week, each one of us becomes a freak. Tonight, the DJ makes his move under the sweat drops from the roof. Bella! Bella, what are you doing? I can hear Bella. I can hear her just babbling outside. Whoopsies. Okay. Something that Castiel said in Supernatural kind of sticks with me. He said something along the lines of, I used to think I was on this righteous path, but now I realize there is no righteous path. It's just people trying their best to do the right thing in a world where it's very easy to do the wrong thing. Sorry, there are foam beads on my bed from my case. I had to empty them out. You got, okay. See you later. What's the longest you've been grounded, Queen Nemmer? Actually, everyone in the chat, what's the longest period of time where you've been grounded? For me, the longest time period where I've been grounded was when I was grounded for a full-on year. Like, I could not go on the internet unless it was for educational purposes. Well, actually, I was a bit of a rebel and I actually did. Whatever. Teenagers, they do teenage things, even if it's stupid or being an asshole. I'm no goddess, guys. I'm a person just like everyone else. I might be talented and kind, quote unquote, but at the end of the day, I'm still a mistake-making human. I'm still a person. I'm still a teenager who doesn't always regard other people's feelings. A whole weekend. Lightweights. I can do better than that. The reason why I was grounded from the internet for so long was because I fell back into an addiction to hentai and other unsavory topics. So I guess my mom finally decided, hey, you need some serious therapy and some serious restraining. I'm getting my Sharpies. Give me a sec. Colored pencils, cool. Thin tip Sharpies, cool. Thick Sharpies, even cooler. Sorry. Mwah. What are they having a conversation about? I mean, surely just them having a conversation alone wouldn't annoy you, but it must be whatever the conversation is about. So spill. What is it? Black, pink, light purple. Freak! Did you know there was an episode of Supernatural where they crossed over with Scooby-Doo? I'm not kidding. Like, we actually got to see the Supernatural cast, like, in the Scooby-Doo world. It was so cool. I haven't seen the episode yet. I don't want to skip ahead, but I've seen I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it looks great. But it's all the way in season 13, and I'm only on season 10. But I'm getting there. Okay. Well, I can understand why it would be annoying to you then. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with girl talk. I'm pretty sure, like, I have my own version of girl talk, but I don't like talking about boys or how cute somebody is or what she did to her boyfriend or what he did to his boyfriend or blah, 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 blah. That's just not my thing. Because all it does is pass around, like, I don't like passing around rumors or gossiping about how someone is a whore, allegedly. Okay, I think I got all the colors. All the colors that I need. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Yeah, I definitely like streaming down in my room more because I'm alone and I can say whatever I want and I don't have to worry about disturbing someone else's sleep or get off my computer. Okay, you can tell me your sister's name. Hey Neela, long time. I mean, not really, because I think I saw you last stream, but I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like it's been forever since I've seen you guys. Earlier, my sister and I were on the trampoline, but mom had put the sprinkler underneath the trampoline, so the trampoline was basically getting wet and we were getting wet too because, stuff. Shh. Hey, Yoshida-kun. No, I'm not. I'm not judging anything. I think I have some Irish in my heritage. I think. I'm not sure. But that's actually a very interesting name. I've never heard of a name like that before. I heard in Ireland that a nickname for Sean is Jack. So maybe that's why Jacksepticeye's nickname is Jack. Because his real name is Sean McLaughlin. I would love to meet Jack. He's Jack seems like a really swell guy. He seems like an absolute sweetheart. I'm pretty sure he's loud in real life, just like he is in his videos. Oh, sure. It's just that I watched this anime a few years ago, like quite a few years ago, back when I was still in middle school. It was called My Little Monster, and one of the main characters, his name was Haru Yoshida, and the female main character, Shizuku Mizutani, she commonly referred to him as Yoshida-kun because she was very professional, and even though she was a student just like he was, she just referred to him as Yoshida-kun. So the last name, the Yoshida in your name, it kind of reminds me of of Haru from that anime. It's a romantic comedy anime. It's basically about Shizuku and Haru getting into teenage antics. Well, or rather, Haru is the one getting into antics because he is a fiery troublemaker, and Shizuku is just kind of along for the ride because she's like this silent bookworm who would rather study than make friends because that's just that's just basically what she was like. But it's a very well animated anime. It's got some pretty cute character designs, and it's got some pretty funny parts to it. And the cute little romance moments between Shizuku and Haru are very nice, very lighthearted. A bridal shower, huh? I've heard of baby showers, but never bridal showers. Then again, I'm out of touch with reality, so. Is it bad that I really like drawing Lammy holding Mr. Pickles kind of like a mom would hold their kid? It's just, I don't know. I kind of see Lammy as a mother figure to Mr. Pickles because in my AU she sleeps in the same they sleep in the same bed together, and when you're a little kid you would much rather sleep with your parents than sleep in your own bed. And he also comforts her a lot like a child would, and I don't know, there's just kind of a paternal affection between them. Yeah, it is interesting. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I still remember it pretty fondly. Really. I don't know if I'm ever going to get married. I mean, of course, I want to find love and have a family, but for right now, the whole thing just sounds pretty scary to me. I mean, I have a boyfriend, but I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment just yet, and I probably won't be for quite a few years. I mean, I'm still learning how to take care of myself. And while I am pretty good at babysitting my sisters, I think I still need a little while to learn how to take care of myself and get in better touch with the world before I can be trusted with raising a human of my own. Sorry, I have this song on my mind that I can't get out of my head. I kind of want to listen to it. Oh, great. Colored in the wrong color. My bad. I'm so used to coloring their tongues red that I forgot that I've switched to pink. I don't I don't really think it matters how many she has because at the end of the day she never really plays with them all that much. Or maybe that's with her LOL surprise dolls or her Barbies or something. I don't know. I don't know how many she has, but she never keeps any of them picked up. So guess who has to pick them up? Isabella really doesn't like to do chores. I mean, like, she really doesn't like to do chores. It's really annoying how she just seemingly gets out of everything. I mean, of course, mom still punishes her or threatens her, but it's just honestly not really fair how easy she gets off. That's a lot of Shopkins. I don't think I could fit all those Shopkins in my room because I have way more stuff than I know what to do with. I have all these stuffed animals, many of which were from my childhood. I have a whole bunch of posters, a whole bunch of folders and whatnot full of drawings that I've done over the years. Ah! I'll be right back. Huh? I used to love playing with Monster High dolls. She still has them. She has way more Monster High dolls than I do. I mean, technically I gave my Monster High dolls to my sister, but still. My first Monster High doll was Frankie Stein. Yeah. Move it! Move it! Move it! Move it! Ah! Come back! Okay, I got it. My bad. Lala Loopsy. Huh. Like, see, look at this. Look how thick this folder is, and look at how much it's falling apart. There are so many drawings in here. So freaking many. Freak, that's creepy. This was one of my very first Happy Tree Friend drawings. Look at it. It's so weird looking. Like, look. You can definitely see some differences in my old art style compared to my new one. Hey, Josh. I mean, like, some of these aren't even fully colored in. Like this one. Like, what was I even doing here? It's so weird looking. Like, what? Honestly, what? I just look back at it and I'm just like, okay, cringe, bye. Ah, it's falling! No! You will rue the day you ever fell apart on me. I don't know anything. Oh yeah, these are the Miku and Len kids I was talking about. I guess you just have to wait for them to get completely tired. These were this was May, one of the twins. And then there's Ray, one of the other twins. And then there's Lucy, youngest, obviously. Like, seriously. Look at all this cringe that I made. I mean, okay. Yeah, I can't see that. Yeah, I went through some really, really creepy phases with some of this stuff. Man, I used to... Holy. Ah! Holy. What was I even doing? So weird. What the serious heck? Like, seriously, this looks so weird. Oh, yeah. Very early concepts of the fan kids. Oh, geez, I actually remember this one. This one was actually pretty nice. I think I might have to redo this one. I like it. Ah! She's fine. Mom fed her and, well, everything's okay now. Like, when I started getting into drawings, I started drawing anime humans, quote unquote, anime. They basically looked like this. Like, this is one of my very early drawings. Like, seriously. You can definitely tell I've improved a lot since then. Oh, yeah, this was also during a time period where I was very nonchalant about nudity. Oh, wow, cool. Look, it's freaking Coraline. This was actually, I think this is one of my better older works. I mean, it's still cringy, but... It's amazing what passes for art these days. Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Oh, geez, I remember when I made this. My quality went up a little bit, and I had this kind of cute-looking period where I was just had these really square eyes and triangle-looking heads. But it was still kind of cringy. I think I've creeped myself out enough. Matt. Don't think I've ever seen you around here before. Welcome. Oh, geez, these are heavy. I think pretty soon I'm going to need to get a new light blue Sharpie. Well, Bella is a nickname for Isabella. So Adeline, I guess we just call her Addie. Oh, really? That's nice. Oh, really? My favorite Pop-Tart? S'mores! Hi, Springlight. Good to see you. Yeah, definitely time for an upgrade. Yeah. Okay, after I'm done with this page, this thing needs to be tossed. Hunger Games reference. Let's see if I can make it. Damn it! You have a friend named Isabella? That's awesome. Sometimes I have to explain to my sister that just because I'm her sister, that doesn't mean that I can't be her friend. I don't really know if I'd consider Bella one of my friends, but sometimes I like to consider her a team player of mine. You know, when she actually decides to cooperate and be a team player. Van Male, huh? That's an interesting last name. Is she foreign? Or at least from foreign descent? Because that definitely doesn't sound like an American last name. But then again, what do I know about American stuff? Other than the fact that we think that just because we're Americans, we own the fucking sky of all things. Here we go. Okay. Sounds good. Ah, my head. Sorry. Okay. Eighth grade, huh? Wow, you're old. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm back. Sorry, that took a bit longer than I thought it would. I'm one of the good ones, huh? Well, quite a few Americans over here that can be dicks. We think that just because we're Americans that we're the superior country, that we're somehow more superior than any other human beings that walk this earth. We think that just because we're a free country, that means we can do whatever the heck we want and get away with it. We think that just because we have freedom of speech, that automatically gives us the right to be a jerk and hurt other people's feelings for no apparent reason. When in reality, it's not that simple. Just because it's in your right to be a jerk, that doesn't make it right to be a jerk. I don't remember 6th grade all that well. It was a long time ago. So I got Starburst because I love Starburst, and I got coffee because I love coffee. Yeah, I remember 6th grade being one of the worst years of my life too. Probably because my teacher was really strict. I guess our personalities didn't really match up. I'm an adult. I'm going to be in college soon. Of course, I drink coffee. All right. Green. Purple. Red. Pine green. Brown. Middle school was some of the worst years of my life. Let me tell you, I did not like middle school. It wasn't so much the school part of it, but rather what my home life was like during middle school. My home life was absolutely freaking terrible. I mean, yeah, it had some good parts about it, but for the most part, what I remember about living with my mom's boyfriend was freaking horrible. I didn't even want to live there. But whatever. Anyway, it's in the past, so. I don't like cold coffee. Well, I mean, it depends on what kind you get. There is really strong coffee, but there's also just decaf coffee. I mean, and you can make your coffee not dark. Like, I pour a lot of creamer in my coffee. I've gotten a lot better at taking it in shorter doses, but still. I pour creamer in my coffee and it makes it look not so dark. So there are things you can do to coffee to make it taste better. Like, there are things you can do to coffee to make it taste like it's not something you just dug up out of the ground. That's all I'm saying. But coffee isn't really all that good for you either, so you shouldn't drink it too much. I usually drink it, like, whenever I'm feeling really tired, or, like, I drink, like, one cup a day. Orchid. Turquoise. There we go. Light blue. Actually, I'm going to use this one. Yeah. I still have some friends from middle school. Sky blue. Magenta. When I was in the early years of my school life, I didn't have a whole lot of friends. I had like next to no friends. I don't know. I guess I just didn't fit in all that well. Which, fine. I don't want to fit in anyway. Fitting in is so out. Oh, whoops. Forgot to color in Mr. Pickles. Yeah, life will do that to you. There were a lot of really mean people in middle school. And, well, at least for me. In middle school, I really loved singing, and I still do. But people would ask me to sing for them, and I would sing, and then they just laughed at me, which I didn't understand, because I'm just like, what? I thought you wanted me to sing for you. Why are you laughing at me? I didn't understand. So, I looked up the cast of the 2019 reboot of Child's Play, and apparently it turns out Mark Hamill was the one who voiced Chucky. If you don't know who that is, he was Luke Skywalker from the old Star Wars movies, and he's also voiced the Joker from Batman. He's basically a very, very, he's a very renowned actor. Had to struggle to find the right words. I'm not. I love singing. I don't care who hears me, except my mom. If she hears me sing a song with a swear word in it, she just. There we go. So, you guys enjoying your summer? Because I am, for the most part. Ever running on, I continue circling with nothing but my hate in a carousel of agony till slowly I forget and my heart starts vanishing and suddenly I see that I can't break free. I'm slipping through the cracks of a dark eternity with nothing but my pain and the paralyzing agony. Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I know, I don't give a damn. Sick. That's the theme song for Big City Greens, by the way. I kind of like that show. It's cute. Has a really cute, simple premise. The character designs are they're kind of weird looking, but I think they're also pretty cute. It has a very simplistic art style, and the animation is actually pretty good too. That's good. Toho is the name of the producer that made that song, right? Yeah, Bad Apple is one of my favorite songs. There we go. Oh, it is. Okay. Let's see. What is it with me and making the characters blush so much? Like, what is it? I think I might have a blushing fetish. I don't know about you. Um, ugh. I need to reach. Reach! Got it. My favorite SpongeBob episode? I don't know. I kind of like the one where they go on a treasure hunt because Mr. Krabs was obsessed with a game that they were playing. I also like the episode Wormy, even though it does freak me out. I also like the one where he keeps ripping his pants on purpose because people think it's funny. Yep. I also like Have You Seen This Snail? You know, the one where SpongeBob forgets to feed Gary for 10 days and then Gary runs away and an elderly lady finds him and takes care of him, but then he runs away after finding out that she's really stuffing him up so she can eat him. At least I'm pretty sure that's what they were implying when he found all those snail shells just stuffed in the closet. Because when you eat a snail, you don't eat the shell. And like if she kept stuffing him, then I'm pretty sure she was trying to fatten him up so that she could eat him or something. Plus, the song in it was really, really sad. It actually brought tears to my eyes a little bit. Yeah, she was a crazy cat lady, or rather, a crazy snail lady that just got taken way too far. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh. I haven't watched SpongeBob in a long time, so a lot of the episodes are pretty fuzzy to me. There we go. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with SpongeBob, where it's like I like some of the episodes and the characters, and I can see why it's a very popular cartoon and why SpongeBob is considered such an iconic cartoon character himself. But like there are just some things about the show, especially the modern episodes, that don't really sit well with me. Some of the things about SpongeBob that I can't tolerate is Mr. Krabs, like the character. I cannot stand him. And modern Patrick, like Patrick has basically grown from a lovable stooge to an unlikable, apathetic, unempathetic jerk. Where like of course he was always a few screws short of a cyborg, but there were some things that he did know, like feelings and whatnot. But he just he's just grown so uncaring. He's just grown into an uncaring person or an uncaring character. Hey Mikey, how are you? No, I haven't. I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. Feels nice to be using a sky blue on Splendid again. Like an actual sky blue. One without a weird texture. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I have. I like that movie. It's a really fun, cute movie, and the animation is gorgeous. I just love how fuzzy everything looks. And I love how they got Anna Kendrick to voice Princess Poppy, considering that she sings a lot in the movie. So that's a whole lot of hearing Anna Kendrick's beautiful, beautiful voice. Like, Anna Kendrick has one of the most beautiful singing voices I've ever heard. Yeah, actually, I did know that. I mean, obviously, you can sometimes make out that they're saying words, but sometimes you just don't really know. You have to, like, listen to it closely. Where it's like, it's just really funny. Personally, I don't really see Flippy as the type to swear very often. I think of him as the kind of guy who keeps his language in check. The only times where he really swears a whole bunch is when he's really emotional or when he's getting really angry. Because Flippy has some temper issues. He has some pretty bad temper issues in my AU. Where, like, when he gets mad, it's like he's full on eye twitching, fist clenching, ready to beat the crap out of you mad. It's not really all that easy to upset him, but when he is upset, his anger is pretty terrifying to watch. Yep, I did hear about that. I looked it up, and it seems like it has a pretty interesting premise. I'm totally not looking up Happy Tree Friend things in the middle of a stream. What are you talking about? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Oh, there's a creepypasta about him? Of course there is, because why wouldn't there be? Oh, yeah, I'm totally not creeped out by his laugh. I'm totally not creeped out by this. What are you talking about? I'm gonna shut up right now. Flickby in my AU, he's the type of guy who will make you shut your mouth, and when he'll just hit you with some facts that you wouldn't even think that he knows, and then he's just like, and then they're just like, how'd you, and he's just like, oh yeah, that episode was so cruel. You just strangling her with Cuddles' intestines. You're freaking kidding me, man. He's so resourceful. Flickby is the John Wick of Happy Tree Friends. Okay, hi. Just pushed him in. Oh, he's so menacing looking. I can't even look at him for more than 5 seconds. Oh, hi. It's just like, hi. I'm not really a big fan of that ship. I mean, there was someone on Amino that shipped it. I don't get why, but it's okay. I don't judge people. Kill count, yes. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I mean, if you ship, there's no problem with liking a ship, even if it's completely ridiculous or overdone, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Oh, the amusing... I just love how he just keeps swinging at him. It's so weird and cool. You're basically gonna call the police on yourself, dude? Is that really... I love these two. These two are so cute. Jeez, he's freaking strong. Makes a dent in that wall. He's freaking strong. That's my baby. Those are my babies. And now I love this part where Flippy does shit like the Matrix. Stormtrooper jokes. These two can't fucking aim. Can you just imagine what it must be like to hallucinogenically fight yourself? Their mouths are way too big for their heads. Oh, cool. I bet he's gonna hate on it, just like he hates on everything. I just love when he does these confused faces where he's just like... Yep. Why do I find this amusing? Of course I heard him. It's hard not to hear him. He's so cute with his little beret. His teeth are so big. He's so freaky. Oof. There go the Klepto twins. What is that? I love this part right here. This is him at his creepiest, let me tell you. I mean, who wouldn't find it creepy? You're just strapped to the bottom of a bed, and then he's just like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna electrocute you. Just like, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, I'm done giving myself fan service for now. Misty, I don't really care what you think right now, so stop. That's nice, Misty. That's nice. You can stop growling anytime now, you know. Sometimes I like to rehearse these little bits where Flickby is just going like... Sometimes, like, he's kind of like Dean from Supernatural, where it's like, someone will just be like to him, I hate you, and he's just like, yeah, I know you do. He's just like, bite me, or just like, do you honestly think I care what you say? Or, oh yeah, that's real nice. I'm gonna go over here right now. He's just like, speaking of which, I'm really enjoying this conversation, so I'm gonna not go enjoy it over here. Buses frickin' suck. Both of my dogs are girls. Got Lucy right over here. Remember that part in Easy for You to Slay where Flickby killed Shifty and used his skin to trick Lifty? Or no, it was it was that way. I just love the part where they're trying to run out of his house, but he just slams the door and he's like, it's so freaky. I forgot. I just forget how creepy he can actually be. I mean, I know I go all crazy over him because he's my precious son, and so is Flippy. But in reality, you can't really deny he is pretty freaky. Yeah, like, he's kind of like he's kind of like the John Wick of Happy Tree Friends, where like he's a badass killer and he'll use anything at his disposal if it means getting his pound of flesh. I mean, with John Wick, it's more like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. You're gonna have to. She's not spamming. Spamming is saying the same message over and over and over again, or repeatedly asking the same question over and over again. But Neela's not spamming. She just has a lot to say, that's all. Lifty is actually my favorite of him and his brother, mostly just based on the fan fictions I've read, but I don't know. It just seems like Lifty always gets the short end of the stick in every situation, so I kind of sympathize with him a little bit. I mean, yeah, he's still a thief, and he can still be pretty cruel, just like his brother can, all in the name of getting money. But it's just like what is it? It's just like you can tell he's the mistreated one. He's the lesser of two evils, rather. Mikey, I really appreciate you trying to help and all, but you should just leave it to the moderators and myself to call out the spammers. Again, I appreciate you trying to help, but just leave it to us. Thank you, though. Yeah, he is really cute. He's a pretty broken person in my AU. And he has to take a lot of medication. His condition doesn't really have a name, but the best way I can describe it is that his immune system and his organs are very fragile. So he has to get like this shot twice a month to help sustain himself, and he has to take antidepressants and medicine for insomnia, and he has to be careful that he doesn't eat too little or too much. He basically has this thing. He needs someone to help him, and Splendid eventually does help him. Ah, man, I really want to continue writing my A Stolen Heart fan fiction. It was so much fun to write. Aw, thank you, Sugar Cookie. I'm glad you think so. Thanks for thinking that I'm awesome. I think you're pretty awesome. Okay, finished. If you can't read it, just let me know. Yeah. There's also a thing about Lifty where, like, he can't really let his emotions get too out of control because, like, it can cause him to feel physically sick. Ew, gross. No, that wasn't my ringtone. That was an alarm. It was an alarm to tell me to take my melatonin. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go take my sleepy time meds. Otherwise, I'm up all night, which I normally am since I fight my medication like a dumb. Okay. Go, Lucy, go. Roll, roll, you majestic wiener dog. Guess who's back? Back again. Enemy's back. Tell your friends. No, I didn't. I didn't get rid of the Invader Zim ringtone. I'm probably not going to get rid of that one for a long time.
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. My heart's big. I like to eat. I like to fight. I like to I like to have children. I got a life force. It's got hot cum going through it fast. I like to eat children. I'm a throwback. I'm setting fires everywhere. I'm a human, and I'm coming.
Okay, bye, Mikey. Aw, your phone is dead. That sucks. Well, you better charge it. Yep, Alex Jones. Don't mind me. I just like dead memes. I think one of the funniest moments in Supernatural was in this one episode where I don't really oh yeah, it was an episode where they were facing off against a tulpa where Sam and Dean just kept pulling pranks on each other and it was so much fun. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. I actually made a drawing of Flickby saying that. I don't know why I did it. I just did. No, none of that. Shh. Misty, get over here now. That's right. Crawl under the bed. Crawl under the bed in shame. Shut down infrastructure. Yee. What? What? Ah! Lucy, you stepped on my computer. Scanning. Control. Whoa, that was a pretty big jump. My heart's big. I like to eat. I like to fight. I like to have children. I got a life force. It's so friggin' stupid. Manipulate scientific data. You'll take over. There we go. Hey, Killer Mask, welcome back.
Scanning. Control. Manipulate scientific data. Take over. Blast. Control. World government. Shut down infrastructure. Ship everything to China. Look at this person.
Clams? What's that one about? Oh no, the poor tablet. Welcomed you Underground with open arms, you knew how fragile their souls were to your abuse. I insist. All right, looks great. Jeez, Misty. Oh yeah, that episode. That was something, all right. All right, what should I do now? Should I work on should I go get some more paper and start drawing some more two sides pages, or should I draw something else? What should I do? Okay. Dean, you're so friggin'... Dean, you're a dick. He just put a spoon in Sam's mouth while he was sleeping and took a picture of it. Okay. Good night. Dean, you're evil.
Sam, you afraid you're gonna get a little nair in your shampoo again, huh? All right. Just remember you started it. Oh, bring it on, Baldy. What the?
I remember when Sam had short hair. Now he has long hair.
That's all you got? Sweet. That is bush league. The legend said that Mordecai only goes after chicks. It does. All right. Well, I mean, that explains why he went after you.
Oh, come on. Dean, I thought the legend said Mordecai only went after chicks, and then Sam's just like, oh yeah, well it did. And then Dean's just like, well, that explains why he went after you.
Hilarious.
And now he's putting itching powder in Sam's pants.
Oh, what out? So I think I might have a theory about what's going on. Oh, yeah? Yeah, what Mordecai is a tulpa. Tulpa? Yeah, a Tibetan thought form. Yeah, no, I know. Tulpa. Hey, why don't you get dressed? Go grab something to eat. Thank you. Sid, what's your problem? Nothing. Fine. Man, I think I'm allergic to our soap or something. You did this? You're a friggin' jerk. Oh, yeah. If you pull that string one more time, I'm gonna kill you. Sweet.
Sam glued Dean's hand to his beer bottle.
I did. You smell like a toilet.
I'm gonna draw me and Adeline. I'm gonna draw me and my sister.
Served up in a dirty ashtray. Oh, I hate you. I know you do.
I hate you. I know you do.
Chicken, check. Bitch, Shut up, wuss, bitch, jerk. You don't have time for any of your blah 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 blah. Nah, I don't sound like that, Dean.
That's what you sound like to me.
Dude, were you on my computer?
No.
Oh, really? Because it's frozen now on BustyAsianBeauties.com. Dean, Sam.
You think this is funny?
Depends. What?
The car.
What about the car?
You can't let the air out of the tires, you idiot. You're gonna bend the rims.
Whoa, wait a minute. I didn't go near your car.
Oh yeah? Huh. Then how'd I find this?
Hey, give me back my money.
Oh no. Consider it reparations for
Hey, Yoshida-kun.
emotional trauma.
Yeah, very funny. Now give it back.
No.
Dean, I've had it up to here with you.
Yeah, right back at you.
Oh, jeez. I just love moments where Sam and Dean go back and forth at each other like actual brothers do.
Come on! Get off! Give it back! And about fairy tales.
Oh, that's nice. Think about fairy tales often.
No. Hey, check that out.
Yeah, it's close to Halloween.
Remember Cinderella? With the pumpkin that turns into a coach and the mice that become horses?
I'm just drawing me and my sister.
Dude, could you be more gay?
So just because Sam knows fairy tales, that automatically makes him gay.
Yeah, you're right. That's completely normal.
All right, maybe it is fairy tales. Totally messed up fairy tales. I'll tell you one thing, there's no way I'm kissing a damn frog.
What? It's just that, well, you know, Mr. Gung Ho Christmas might have to blow away Santa. How are you doing here? I'm really not interested, okay?
Missile my toe. Roast my chestnut.
I...
Jingle my bell. What's the matter?
Silent night, holy night, all is bright.
I love drawing my hair, as weird as that is to say. Don't want to get eraser shavings on my
Yours?
computer. Dean lifts up a bra and asks Sam, his brother, if it's his. What? Yes, Mom.
And what? Did it look cool like in the movies? You peed yourself. Of course I peed myself. Man gets hit by a car, you think he has full control over his bladder? Come on!
Let me just say, we accept homeowners of any race, religion, color, or sexual orientation.
Well, let me just say.
A classic joke in some of the older Supernatural episodes was that people would constantly mistake Sam and Dean for being a gay couple, when in reality they're brothers.
I'm gonna go talk to Larry. Okay, honey?
The shower is awesome.
So, cute kid.
Thanks.
Kids are the best, huh?
Kids are the best. You don't even like kids.
I love kids.
Name 3 children that you even know.
I'm thinking. Well, that is exactly the kind of crack police work I'd expect out of you guys.
What was that? Why you gotta step on my foot? Why do you have to talk to police like that? Everything that's gonna happen.
You don't know everything.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, right. Nice guess. It wasn't a guess.
Right, you're a mind reader.
Cut it
Cut
out,
it out,
Sam.
Sam.
You think you're being funny, but you're being really, really childish. Sam Winchester wears makeup. Sam Winchester cries his way through sex. Sam Winchester keeps a ruler by the bed, and every morning when he wakes up, okay, enough.
Always nice to see these two being brothers. Okay, it's good night. See you next stream.
This hunter is monstrously funny. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest Dean Winchester moments from Supernatural.
That was scary.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the most hilarious moments involving the eldest Winchester brother, Dean. Because he presents himself as a serious tough guy most of the time, Dean's goofy
Coming.
are all the funnier. Beware that there will be some spoilers ahead.
But who looks better, me or Nick Nolte?
Number 10, Demon Karaoke.
Sexy for my love. Sexy for my love. Love going.
Be right back.
Following the season 9 cliffhanger that saw Dean become a demon, fans were left wondering what heinous crimes the newly demonic Winchester would commit once he reappeared. As it turns out, the first and greatest of these would be karaoke. While living it up with Crowley, one of Demon Dean's favorite activities is getting drunk and singing songs like I'm Too Sexy and Imaginary Love.
Imaginary lover, never turn you down.
His drunken warbling clashes wonderfully with the image of villainy that demons project. Then again, given his fellow patrons' hatred of his singing, maybe Deanman is conducting a more subtle form of evil. Number 9, Dean just can't stop dying.
I'm not gonna die, not today.
During the 3rd season, Sam Winchester finds himself repeating the same day over and over again. The common factor in every new day he experiences is that Dean dies. While Dean's deaths are occasionally somber, the manner of his demises becomes increasingly ridiculous. From being electrocuted, to slipping in the shower, to getting poisoned by a taco, and even getting squashed beneath the desk like a cartoon.
Who wants Chinese?
Sam's exasperation contrasted with Dean's obliviousness, along with his enjoyment of the song that plays every time Sam starts again, make for some hilariously dark comedy that can be enjoyed regardless of whether or not it's in the heat of the moment. Number 8, Mouthful of Candy. This moment occurs during an episode in which Dean and Sam recount to their friend Bobby their investigation of a case in which several urban legends, including alien abductions and alligators in the sewers, have seemingly come true.
Right, and that's how it really happened.
The brothers narrate their exploits and try to make the other look bad, leading to a number of funny moments throughout.
Whoa. Hold on a minute.
However, the funniest of these is definitely when Sam claims that when the pair investigate a dead professor's office, Dean stuffs his mouth nearly to bursting with candy he finds, causing his cheeks to bulge, making him look ridiculous and leaving him barely able to speak.
He brought a lot of girls up here. Got more ass than a toilet seat.
Number 7, Cheeseburger Extra Onions.
I'll have a cheeseburger. Extra onions.
The Winchester brothers are no strangers to being on the wrong side of the law, so they don't have to act much when they have to infiltrate a prison to investigate some supernatural killings. Dean in particular takes the whole thing rather lightly, drawing on prison movies he's seen in the past to fit in on the inside.
That's so Sammy, I know. Come on, man, you're like Clint Eastwood from Escape from Alcatraz.
His crowning moment of irreverence, however, occurs during his initial interrogation by the FBI, which sees him place a food order. Upon being asked if he thinks he's funny, Dean replies,
I think I'm adorable.
"I'm inclined to agree."
You think you're funny?
Number 6,
I
Dean
think
the
I'm
gym
adorable.
teacher.
A game with one simple rule.
Yeah, so yeah.
In order to
It's actually
investigate a
Ms.
case of
Mojo,
student
but
possession
yes.
at one of their old high schools, Dean and Sam go undercover as staff, Sam as a janitor, and Dean as a gym teacher. Dean gets into character in the most hilarious of ways, donning a stereotypical outfit complete with red shorts, as well as berating his charges in a pseudo-military fashion full of over-the-top machismo.
Take a lap.
Funniest of all, though, is how much enjoyment Dean takes in the power he has over the kids.
The whistle makes me their god.
Number 5. Dean Winchester is Batman.
The rabbit's foot?
The two brothers encounter a cursed object that brings both good and bad luck to its users, a rabbit's foot. After losing it, Sam's bad luck ultimately leads to him being captured by two men who are hunting him.
Whoa, okay, now hold on a minute.
Dean recovers the rabbit's foot and uses the tremendous luck it grants him to rescue Sam in a ridiculous series of coincidences that make it seem like child's play, easily dodging blows and even tossing a pen into a gun barrel. Dean reveling in his luck is just icing on the cake.
I'm Batman.
Number 4. Busty Asian Beauties.
Dude, were you on my computer?
In another moment from the episode where Sam and Dean investigate urban legends, Sam sits down to use his laptop, only to find it frozen. He asks Dean if he used his computer, and while Dean denies it, Sam then wonders why the screen is stuck on BustyAsianBeauties.com.
Oh, really? Because it's frozen now. On BustyAsianBeauties.com?
Dean is speechless, for once, and his expression is absolutely priceless. Although Busty Asian Beauties becomes something of a running gag on the show, the site's first appearance is its most memorable, and provides one of Dean's funniest moments.
Dean?
Number 3. Man's Best Friend.
Wait a minute, can I hear all animals?
Yep. Animals have a universal language.
While on a case, the boys discover that the only witness they have is of the canine variety, leading Dean to take
Hey,
a
Marcus
position that
McCloud,
allows him
welcome.
to understand dogs.
Well, I'm sure you'll be out of here soon.
Please, I'm 14.
As it turns out, the spell lets him understand all animals, as well as take on the characteristics of a dog. The former leads to an amusing argument with a pigeon over the state of Dean's car, while the latter causes him to engage in typical dog behavior, including sticking his head out of car windows, playing fetch, and even making eyes at a French poodle. Number 2. Scaredy Cat.
I'm not going in there.
Upon being infected with a ghostly contagion, Dean becomes frightened very easily. Seeing the usually stoic and unflappable hero freak out at the drop of a hat predictably provides a lot of comedy. While some of his terrors are hallucinations, many of them result from his being scared of everyday things, or at least things the Winchesters deal with on a daily basis. The funniest of these freakouts occurs when the pair investigates an abandoned warehouse and happen upon a stray cat inside a locker, eliciting a shrill scream from the terror-prone Dean. Before we get to our
Dean.
top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
To the right. I call this one the Blue Steel. Yeah, that's great. To the right. Fake U.S. Marshal. Fake credit cards. You got anything that's real?
My boobs. I'll stay here. Hook up with the posse. Because you know me. I'm a posse magnet.
Number 1, the perfect disguise. Just like when they infiltrated the prison, the Winchesters get themselves committed to a mental institution to find the source of a string of supernatural killings. The fact that they fit right in with the mentally ill by telling the staff the truth about what they do is very funny, and leads to some insights into their characters as well. The funniest moment happens when the two look through the morgue, and are caught in the act.
What are you boys doing in here?
Thinking fast, Dean drops his pants,
Pudding!
and pretends to be childishly enjoying his partial nudity, making for our favorite funny Dean moment. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these
I
other
find it
great
very
clips
hard
from
to argue
Gizmodo
with them.
and
That was a
subscribe for
pretty
new
priceless
videos
moment.
every day.
Hang on. Okay, I'm good. It's so weird drawing Adeline because she doesn't have a whole lot of hair. And she's kind of got a mullet going on where, like, she doesn't have a whole lot of hair on top, but she has a whole lot of hair on the bottom. Business in the front, party in the back. That's how a mullet be. I don't think mullets are really common anymore. I don't really see a whole lot of mullets nowadays. Which I suppose for some people is good, considering that I've heard nothing but negative things about a mullet. See, I've been waiting all day for you to call me baby. So let's get up, let's get on it. Don't you leave me broken-hearted tonight. Come on, that's right. Honest, baby, I'll do anything you want to. So let's finish what we've started. Don't you leave me broken-hearted tonight. Come on, that's right. Cheerio. What about my phone? Oopsies. I've gotten a lot better at glasses physics in my drawings. Where it's like, okay, this part actually has this. Okay. Oopsies. Oopsies. There we go. There, that looks better. Whoopsies. There we go. All done. Thank you. Well, it's well over midnight. I'm gonna end off the stream and put my bedspread back on. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.